Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and found your cat just staring at you?
You open your eyes in the dark and your cat is already staring at you, still silent, like it's been there for hours.
Because when I found out why they do this, I honestly got a little creeped out.
It doesn't blink, it doesn't move, and the worst part, you have no idea what it wants. Today, you're going to find out, and I promise you, the answer is a lot darker than you think. Topic number 1. You are prey, and your cat knows it. Let's start with the most uncomfortable truth first. Your cat is a predator, not in a metaphorical, oh how cute kind of way. A real biological hardwired for the kill predator, and when you're asleep, you become the most interesting thing in the room. You're still, you're warm, you're breathing in slow, rhythmic pulses to a creature whose entire nervous system was built to detect motion, track heartbeats, and calculate the perfect moment to strike. You are fascinating. Behavioral scientists who study feline cognition have noted that cats frequently practice what's called a predatory gaze, a fixed, unblinking stare used to assess a target before a strike. Your sleeping body triggers this response automatically. It doesn't mean your cat plans to hurt you, but on some ancient cellular level, it absolutely cannot look away. You are not just a person to your cat, you are stimulus. Topic number 2. Your cat is checking if you're dead. Well, here is where it gets genuinely haunting. When you're asleep, you change. Your temperature drops, your breathing slows, your movement stops entirely for long, uninterrupted stretches. To a creature attuned to the rhythms of life, this looks like the early signs of death. In the wild, a motionless companion is a liability. It means danger passed through. It means the dynamic of the group just shifted. Cats, who lived alongside humans for thousands of years, learned to monitor this exact pattern and to act when something seemed wrong. So when your cat watches you sleep, it may be running a quiet nightly welfare check, waiting for your chest to rise, watching for a twitch, and when you finally stir, that little meow isn't always good morning. Sometimes it's relief. Topic number 3. You are their territory. Your home is your cat's kingdom. Every corner is mapped, every scent is catalogued, every threat, real or imagined, is noted. And you are part of the kingdom too. When your cat watches over you at night, it's not just affection, it's ownership. You are a resource, warmth, food, safety, and your cat's survival instinct compels it to guard what's valuable. That quiet, still figure on the edge of a bed isn't being cute, it's tending watch. It's a sentinel with fur and retractable claw, monitoring the borders of everything it considers mine. This is territorial behavior, plain and simple, and you happen to be the most important piece of the territory. Your cat isn't protecting you out of love alone, it's protecting its investment.
At this point, I was starting to realize my cat probably isn't nearly as random as I thought. And what comes next is honestly the part that surprised me the most.
Topic number 4. They are wired for the night you're trying to sleep through. Here's something most people forget. Your cat doesn't actually sleep on your schedule. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they are biologically the most alert at dawn and dusk. The quiet darkness that you find peaceful and maybe a little eerie, to your cat that is peak hours. The house is still. The distractions are gone. Every sound carries farther. Their senses are running at full power. While you're unconscious, your cat is in its element. And your slow, rhythmic breathing in the silence of the room, the most interesting on a very quiet night. And they're not being creepy on purpose. They're just fully alive at the exact moment you've completely checked out. Topic number 5. It's also love, but not in the way you think. Now, let's be fair. Not all of this is sinister. Cats do form genuine bonds. They seek proximity with the people they trust, and sleeping near you, watching you even, is a sign that you are safe to them. In the wild, vulnerability is dangerous. A cat that lets its guard down is a cat that doesn't survive long. So when your cat chooses to be near you while you're the most vulnerable, while you're completely defenseless and unaware, it means you've earned something rare, a predator's trust. That is not a small thing. That stare isn't always threat assessment. Sometimes it's the closest thing a cat can offer to devotion. Topic number 6. What your cat knows that you don't. Here's one more layer worth considering, and it's the one that stays with you. Cats have been documented responding to illness, emotional distress, and even impending seizures in their owners before any human in the room noticed anything wrong. There are theories still being studied that suggests that cats can detect changes in body chemistry, cortisol spikes, shifts in breath composition, these subtle electrical signals that precede a medical event. Think about that for a second. Your body may be sending out distress signals you can't hear, can't feel, and can't measure, and your cat, sitting there in the dark, perfectly still, may be the only one receiving them. When your cat watches you sleep, it may not be watching you at all. It may be reading data. So, the next time you open your eyes in the dark and you find your cat there, silent, still, unblinking, remember what you now know. It sees you as prey. It's checking if you're alive. It's guarding its territory. It's running on instincts older than civilization. It may be monitoring your health in ways science only is beginning to understand. Your cat isn't just sitting there, it's calculating. And every single night, while you drift off thinking you're safe, it settles and begins its watch all over again. Sleep tight.
I'll be honest, after researching all of this, I don't think I'll ever look at that late night stare the same way again.